Today I've got some exciting news that I'd like to share with you. I have finally published my first book, The Accountant Success Formula. They came out in early December, and now I have a bunch of fresh copies in my hand. I'm looking forward to getting these done out to as many accountants as I possibly can. The subtitle here is Freeing Today's Accountant from an Oppressive Business Model, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, is the oppressive business model that most accountants are working under. You see, there's three lies that we've been told and that we've been conditioned and brainwashed into thinking are true, and they're just not true. And these three, there's three of them. And the first one is that somehow our worth is equal to the amount of hours we work. And that has been driven into us from the beginning of time. Didn't mean that as a pun. Beginning of time, the first day I walked into my into the accounting firm and I was articling student, the first thing they showed me was, here's your timesheet. Make sure you count and account for every 6 minutes of the day, so 0.1 of an hour, and I had to keep track of that because that was the lifeblood of the accounting profession. If that timesheet wasn't filled out properly, the entire firm would just collapse. And so this notion that our worth is somehow tied to the amount of hours we worked makes us crippled in so many areas of our professional and personal life. And I go into quite a bit of detail on that to break that conditioning through the Accountant Success Formula program. The second lie that we're told that permeates throughout the entire profession is that somehow we're trained to believe that our clients are just naturally price sensitive to our services, that somehow accounting services clients are just price sensitive to, and that's complete bullshit. I have got clients that are, charging very large fees, like they get up to the hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the clients are happily paying for them. Or for an example, Andrew is an accountant, and he was charging a certain limit, and after 24 hours of talking to him, he increased his fees with his clients by 73%. Just like, and we're talking basic year-end notice to reader, year-end tax return, that stuff. It doesn't have to be super exorbitant. It was a simple kind of bread and butter file. But he got to increase that by 73% just by changing his approach and not believing in the fact that his clients are price sensitive. Believe it or not, accountants actually, the way we're taught to sell our services to our clients actually makes them price sensitive. And I've got a free PDF on my website that you can get. Just go to ericsolbackincpa.com, and there's the PDF you can download, and it'll give you a little more detail on that. So that's the second lie. And the third lie, which is the one that really drives me nuts, is that we're conditioned to think that tax time just has to suck, and that's not true. It's like this beast of burden that we have to carry, just as accountants, that we have to work these crazy hours, and then when tax time comes, we have to put in the overtime because that's how we make our money, that's how we make a living, and that's just the cross that accountants have to bear. And it's complete and utter garbage. It doesn't have to be that way. And that's another reason why I wrote the book as well, The Accountant Success Formula, because I wanted to get the solution into more accountants' hands that I could possibly do doing one-on-one coaching. So you can get this anywhere, Amazon.com, Amazon.ca. It's on the Canadian and the US sites. You can get that there. Or if you want to find out more about the Accountant Success Formula program, please reach out to me at ericsolbackincpa.com. I'd love to have a chat with you. And wherever you're watching this, please scroll down, leave me a comment. Let me know whether or not you believe in these three lies, and stay tuned for more success tips to come.